and dozens of missiles being fired from Ukraine. But some missiles did penetrate what is anticipated response, air defense systems by the Israeli military. Among the victims here is a boy, aged 10, and also a girl, aged
תיפול בסוף. לא, עשו לי כזה.
Yeah.
Here is okay?
You can walk one more step if you want.
This is good?
Yeah.
Okay. So start on me, and then you're just going to push into them. What time is it now? 10:40. It's 8 hours. Okay. You ready? Okay. Just listen to the quiet here. The rescuers are focused on one area. They're shouting out to the people who may be trapped inside. Can you hear us? Just give us a sign. It's been 8 hours since the missile struck. And this is a very, very tense moment. They're desperately trying to find more people who they believe are trapped. You reckon?
Yes.
Okay, let's just try again. Think you ready? Just listen. It's gone quiet. You can hear a bit of drilling. And over there, see those rescuers crowded around that point? Everything's gone quiet for them so that they can shout to people that they believe are trapped. They're saying, send us a sign, send us a sign. If you're in there, let us know, let us know. And that's what they're doing. It's 8 hours after the Iranian missile impacted this building. And they're still looking for people. They're absolutely desperate. They know time is really tight. One of those will work. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. No, I realized, and I didn't know when I was going to stop, so I couldn't really cue you. Let's try just one more. Okay.
Walk. These people.
Just listen. Everything's gone quiet, and that's because those rescuers there, they're shouting into the rubble. They're shouting to people they believe are still trapped. If you're there, send us a sign. That's what they're saying. It's 8 hours after this Iranian missile strike on a civilian building. And there's a huge effort now to find the people that are unaccounted for that they believe are trapped. This is a race against time. If they're injured, the clock is ticking. And this is a desperate move here right now. Thanks, man.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
From behind.
אני רואה הם מתפקדים אבל שם אותו פיקוד העורף. למטה. תוציא את הבדיקות?
So there's no like walking talk to it. It is just complete rhubarb. And I am surprised somebody hasn't done it. It should be really sorry for that apparatus and be thinking that perhaps I should have. Anyway, I mean, like, you're not going to get close to him, you're not going to get automatically, you're not going to get more in the moment than what we just did. Yeah. It was a live interview with I mean, it's like, oh yeah, well, but other people just, it's like a local conveying, it's not I mean, it's not to explain it.
No. Thank you.
הייתי ב-35 שנים האחרונות. זו הייתה עבודה בכל מקום. אם זו הייתה עבודה כל מקום. It's more a digital ship. The ship is more digital.
That's what we were talking about.
But it doesn't matter, it's still ship. Digital. Even if it's digital, it's still ship. הוא יהיה בן 70 בשנה הבאה. ילד. ילד, צעיר שלי.
Okay?
אלון זה אני. אלון, אני חושב שאלון אחר, אני מדבר איתו על אלון אחר. על אלון הזה.
מי מדבר עליי?
מישהו מחפש אותך.
מי?
הגברת.
אנחנו פה.
בסדר? אני אלון אחר. יש פה כמה אלון.
Can I see you?
רעידת אדמה בטורקיה, גם שם אני מכיר, זה היה יותר גרוע מכיר, זה היה כתבן אחד ושלוש להפיל לאן?
בוא לאיראן.
לא, אני כליד איסטנבול.
חשבתי שבוע בלסה. חשבתי ראשון להפיל לבן. You want to connect yourself to make this on the floor. Do you want me to zoom into them right from this as well?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Somebody want to talk to me? I'm listening.
Check ISB with next week.
Hey there. See, go over the shoulder. Can you still see them yet?
Yes, yes.
Great, good man. 4 minutes, thank you.
Sorry. Do you want me to start with you in the middle of the frame, or can I start with you on the left-hand
What
side?
works better for you, mate?
The left-hand side.
Let's do that then. Can you roll on this too? Thanks. At some point we need to feed that interview in as well. I'll start this live shot similar to that 3 minutes as I did with that stand-up, but obviously longer, focusing on the sort of quiet, pushing into them, staying on.
Just turn your head, I'll see.
Yeah, and I'll try to.
You don't have to move.
I don't have to move. Really? I don't have to do anything.
No, you don't.
So those dance classes I did, that was null and void.
Hey, Excuse me.
I'm working with Neville.
What can I tell
Yeah, what can you say? You just be you. We'll do the show. Nevertheless.
As long as you don't ask me to do.
It's going to come a time in the evening now where you know that's going to be what I want.
Oh,
Yeah, last song. Slow down. Mike, do we have updates on casualty? Updates on casualty? Well, we had 6 here. Have we gone up on that? Down on that? Sorry? No, this is a dance. The dance of the tripods.
comes from all over the world.
It does, yeah.
Down to the ground.
Are you like Reuters and AP or something?
I'm AP, yeah.
AFP. So you know Victoria?
Of course I know Victoria.
Me too. She's a lovely lady. I hope you like her.
She was here 2 days ago.
I know. She was messaging me. She said, "Where are you?" And I said, "I'm in London." And then she left and I came.
No, she's lovely. She's
Yeah,
very
she is lovely. Okay, guys, we're in the show.
What I started doing in the middle of the frame, it's got to be better.
Sorry?
In the middle of the frame.
Minute. Thank you. Mike, can you pick that up for me? Is that shrapnel? This here? It's not shrapnel? No, it's not. It's something else. Okay. So this is gas, yeah.
So don't see that.
I'm going to pick it up.
You want to zoom into it or not?
We'll do that. And I'll start describing other stuff. Come back to me. I'll pick it up. No, you don't have to. I'll like hold it here. Stand by. Yeah, Becky, I'm just going to ask Neville here, our cameraman, to push in and zoom a little at the base of the building that took the main brunt of that Iranian missile. I think they just stepped out of the way, but a few minutes ago there was a cluster of rescue recovery of people right at the bottom of the building, climbed high up on the rubble there. And it's gone quiet here, and they were shouting into the building there. If you can hear us, if you're there, send a signal, send us a message. We're here. Tell us you're there. It's more than 8 hours after the strike now, and there really is a race against time to try to find and rescue and help and keep alive those many people that officials believe are unaccounted for at the moment. We understood earlier this morning that 6 people have been killed, dozens injured, some of them taken to hospital for treatment. We've seen other people going in and out their apartments here to try to recover what they can. I saw a lady with a bandage on her arm, so there's walking wounded, if you will. But just standing here to give you a sense of how big the blast radius is, there's bits of concrete dripping off the building behind me. We're about 70 meters away. Neville's giving you the shot of the building there, but right above Neville's head, there's little bits of concrete dropping off. The wind, not only are the windows blown out above us, but the window frames are blown in. And look, it's just right next to me here. Pieces of glass like this, scattered from the blast, all around. This just as dangerous if you're a person standing out here when the blast happened as a piece of flying shrapnel. That's what the police tell us. But that rescue and recovery effort now, more than 8 hours after the blast, it really is at a desperate moment, if you will. They have to find anyone who is injured under that building with speed if they're going to be able to save them. That's the thrust of the effort at the moment. And I think, you know, when we arrived here a couple of hours ago, you could hear the heavy lifting equipment sort of tearing at the rebar, trying to pull back concrete. But now you're just sort of, you don't have that. You're just hearing the shouts of the rescue workers. And that appears to be because they're focusing on trying to save those people. And of course, the missile strikes, not just here in central Israel, but further north, in a town north of here. 4 people were killed there, many others injured. They were all civilians. 4 women killed in that blast. And the message from authorities here, Becky, as we've been hearing over the past 24, 48 hours, when the sirens go off, go to your shelters. Israeli officials say Iran still has a lot of weapons at its disposal. While the defense systems here are strong, they're not a hermetic seal. They're not going to protect everyone 100%. Stay close to your shelters, that's the guidance, and that's why officials say the death and injured toll here could have been much worse. I talked to one man who said he got the warnings and he'd gone to stay at his parents. He'd come back to pull out what he could from his house, but he was well and safe, he said, quite literally, because he'd left and got out of the neighborhood when the warnings went on.
This attack happened at around 3 o'clock in the morning. I'll just show you in the building, and this looks like this was the full impact of this missile and its fire section. This building collapsed, and all morning emergency teams have been searching for these people.
Thank you. Thank you, Tim.
Nick, when you settle, I have a little anecdote for you, maybe you'll find it interesting.
There is a lot of shock here because people really believe that they were protected by the country's air defense system. And again, what the authorities say this morning, they have this obligation to follow the instructions. And obviously, I think the strategy by the Iranians is to overwhelm the country's air defense system. And what happened today is that one of those missiles managed to break through this very sophisticated layer of defense, and this is the destruction we're seeing here today. Yeah, it's not really clear, and what the Israeli officials have been saying is that Iran is to target So this is, the Iranian response to the Israeli attack happening. There is a lot of work here, and you can see people kind of removing the debris. There's a lot of destruction here. So people working here.
خير والله خليك.
That was earlier. Because we had 4 women in the north tomorrow. We had confirmed in our own recording 6. Okay. Your first question. His answer. To be honest, his last answer. It's important actually.
Hugo.
She's on a break.
Alon, stop it.
Stop.
Stop it.
Yeah. And there's a little bit of grass that dropped out and sticks in my knee. This is why it doesn't hurt. But hey,
Okay. I want you to share with me something.
I'm just going to do surgery on my leg.
Of course.
Just sitting here, and this piece of glass walked out of the building above me here, because it's shattered. The building over there was the one that took the brunt. And just hours later, this literally just, I'm sitting here on a chair, and this piece of glass literally popped up. Well, anyway.
You know what we say when you're about to go to Japan? We say, drops with the mega
Yes. Yes. It should be a really big chest on
I'm with you 100%. You understand why we should believe in music. Because we get more alone. That's classic for a TV person. Why do that? It's also very effective on camera and stuff like that. Definitely don't do it yeah. It's not right to do it. It's okay.
Tell me, are you going to be in...
Right. Yes, no, sure. למה? יש לך מברק במכאן?
בשדרות ירושלים.
יש לך 10 אגורות?
שקל, 10 שקלים.
לא, 10 אגורות.
מברק.
מברק. יש לי, בסדר, יש לי 10 אגורות. תודה רבה. אין לי מנס, יש לנו זה.
בית כזה לא היה משלם כלום. זה משהו למטה זה כמה חדרים שמתחיל להירפק. לא יצאו זה לצפות.
Ja, ich mag den Herz von der Seite nicht. Sag mir, das ist schon gut. נראה לי שאני קצת תקוע פה.
Oh, no. That's not in the CNN book of words that you can use. Occupation. Now you going to charge for entering now, are you? He's going to charge for entering.
Never close it up. Give a shit solution.
It's tied with
Yeah. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect.
You have to follow that.
Don't worry, someone else has to make an effort. Thank you.
We pretend we haven't been to second school.
Finish his shot. There is. Inside the apartment. It's there. השמוק הזה. Okay.
הדירה של בוריס רואים הכי טוב, ממש טוב רואים. הוא לא יואב איתו. אין שם אף אחד.
Now we're looking. Now I'm prepared to have a president here.
כל הרפלקטור
נכון, יפה. Reflectors, you got light, you're in good shape. This is what I call fucking...
טוב יותר, שתפר פה המצב. אני חושב.
It's not a big halfway situation. This is a get your head around what we're actually doing in the real situation. No, it's not you. It's not your fault. I get it. Yeah. Purposely shot this vertical so they could use it on social media platforms as a separate product, giving them something to scope. Yeah. And I'll just call somebody else. And I'll call somebody else. No, look, I mean, it's not what you want to hear, but I'm sorry. You know, somebody has to cut through and explain to them inside.
Yeah. כן, כן, כן. הגענו למעלה. אחלה חלום. הגענו למעלה, כמה האחרונה. שייך למישהו. נכון? אתה... אני לא יודע.
You know, get more and you do walking tall. It's not a fucking theme park here. We were taken into the room around the rubble. There is no walking. And bits of it, I've had a bit of fucking rock off the door that's taking my knee here. Yeah, so I mean, we're not getting something else. No one's going to come and take us back and take us anywhere. And just sometimes like living in a dreamland of what's possible. I get it, because that's like that. But the real place sometimes not for our that's what we've been
לא מפה בכלל. לא, זה משלוחה, אפשר... תראה, במקומות שיש מלחמות והריסות וזה, יש תמיד שבאים רגילים, שרות שמלות.
Yeah, sorry, don't talk about that. Yeah.
אם תמצא לנו את הבוריס הזה, זה יהיה טוב, כי אנחנו לא יכולים למצוא אותו, אנחנו מפסיקים.
It's not even a war talk, mate, because I'm
המחסן ההוא היה מטעם פיקוד העורף, בראשון לציון זה הייתה עיריית ראשון לציון. היה לנו איש פריבילגיות מסוימת. להתחיל להעיף פה רחפנים, ממש לא. אחרת היה רואה פה כבר 10 רחפנים. אז לכולם יש רחפנים, זה מאוד קל לעלות רחפן, אין בן אדם בלי רחפן כאן.
chest inside the shelter over there. The second one. The chest inside the shelter. You've been sitting on the chair. So it's no problem if you need a chair. Inside the shelter there. Yeah. London. No, which London? Which network?
This one or this one? This one. They're still digging for people missing from this apartment block. Injured residents climbing over the rubble, lining the streets outside. This is a different kind of attack to the ones Israel is used to. Its Prime Minister wanted to attack Iran while it was weak, but it's still strong enough to inflict real damage. Thank you very much.
No problem. Which network are you guys?
From BBC?
Okay.
And you?
Mike and CNN.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Huh?
הכל מגיע. בערב גם מגיע. תראה, זה מה שלך. רגע, שנייה. מה? אני יכול לבקר. כן.
Right here, right now? Yeah, I'm taking a few shots. Oh, okay.
No, I'm worried. I really am. To tell you the truth, I've got a life of 10 minutes. How long are you going to be here? Okay, fine. I can fix it. Alright, okay, we've got 7 minutes. Left up, please.
לא יודעת.
That's it.
אתה אל תעבור.
So I sent you the latest numbers to Nick.
Where was it? On WhatsApp?
Anything you want me to do here? Zoom into the building?
I think we'll do the same show and tell. I mean, as close as you can get to the sort of stuff that's fallen out the windows will be handy.
Are you going to talk about the mattresses?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, that helps.
That, yeah.
We're bringing up the live interview.
And this is 5 a.m., right? Looks like the time.
Смотри. Вот, смотри.
Daigo, go ahead. Go around him. Come around. Excuse me. Come around.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I got you out of here. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you. 4 minutes. Okay. So we're here in the Badian district, just near Tel-Aviv, and we were woken up last night around 3 a.m. And even inside my safe room, we heard some really loud explosions. And that probably was from right around here. You can see this 10-story building, just the whole face of it cleaved off. 6 people were killed in here. And now last night, all told, 10 people were killed. That brings the total death toll here in Israel from 2 days of Iranian reprisal attacks to 13. 380 people were injured. This is still going on. According to Israeli officials, we could be seeing this for days and weeks. We could be seeing more and more destruction. The Iranians still have, it sounds like, many missiles in reserve. And if we saw last night is going to continue, we're probably going to be seeing that death toll rising even further. I gotta say, we even heard about children being killed, 3 of them here, right here in Badian.
Which one comes up first?
Same thing, yeah?
But with a cigar.
Let's see.
It's just in Tel-Aviv proper or outside?
Yeah, I'm ready.
So we're here at the site of some comprehensive destruction in the Bat-Yam suburb of Tel Aviv. Now, last night I was woken up at about 3 a.m. with sirens and alarms on my phone. We dashed to that bomb shelter, and then we heard even inside that barricaded room some huge explosions. I'm not that far from here. It might have been what we were hearing. See that 10-story building behind me? The whole face of it heaved off. About 6 people were killed there. 3 of them were children. That brings the total death toll here. 13 in Israel over 2 days of Iranian fires attacks. Just lit up the night sky. Stand by. We saw in the northern city of Haifa last night, where we also saw a lot of attacks. Now, this is set to continue, according to the Israelis. The last days, their attacks on Iran, which now have moved a little bit different. Now they're striking Iran's economic pipeline. We saw the things from the South Pars oil field, gas field, some oil installations. That marks a major escalation that we haven't seen before. So we're likely to see more Iranian reprisals. Israeli officials believe that they still have quite a few missiles in reserve. And this could really carry on for quite a bit. Matt Bradley, BBC News, Bat-Yam. Now, stand up. 3 children, yes? Around? 5 years. Okay. I was hearing massive sounds of impacts last night, and that might have been right here in Bat-Yam, outside of Tel Aviv. We heard that there were about half a dozen people killed in this 10-story building you can see behind me. It's just totally destroyed. Windows bashed out in buildings all around here. 3 children were killed. 2. This was the loud sound that I think I heard last night from my neighborhood in South Tel Aviv. We're in the Bat Yam district, and you can see behind me, that's a 10-story building. The whole front of it was cleaved off. And we understand that about 10 people were killed just here. Okay, sorry. So this is the Bat Yam district south of Tel Aviv. You can look behind me. That 10-story building in front of it just totally sheared off. We understand so far about half a dozen people were killed. Yeah, not far from Tel Aviv, Becky. Those sirens that went off in the middle of the night, around about a little bit before 2 a.m. in the morning. And Iran saying that it's using these maneuverable ballistic missiles. And I was watching those missiles incoming last night. And one of the missiles I saw tracked across the horizon. It did sort of an odd maneuver, if you will. You could see the red glow at the back of the missile suddenly dart across the horizon, and I can see a big yellow flash coming up from this neighborhood here. And this is it. This is the damage. What we witnessed last night, those impacts. Don't know if it was one of those high-tech new Iranians that the Iranians claim to have maneuverable ballistic missiles, but this one that I was watching the intercepts and then watching this particular missile dart across the horizon. And Neville's just trying to give you some better, closer images of the level of destruction to that civilian apartment building. Neville may be able to get in there and give you an idea. Just family homes ripped apart. You can see a mattress hanging out of the building there. And Neville, I don't know if you can pan down the building and go closer to the base of it. You can hear now, and I'm just going quiet for that, you can hear the sound of the drills. But about 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago, over the last hour, we've been seeing the rescue and recovery crews at the base of that building. The drills had gone silent. And they were shouting into the building, loud hailers. They were shouting, if you can hear us, give us a sign, give us a signal. It's over 9 hours now since those missiles impacted last night. And it means that this is a real critical moment to try to save anyone else who may be missing. Officials think people are missing. The number of dead, we were told, at this location earlier on this morning was 6 people dead, 10 killed in Iranian strikes last night, 13 so far killed across the 2 days of strikes into Israel from Iran. 380 people injured, according to Israeli officials so far. And we were interviewing the police spokesman here this morning, Becky, and he was telling us one of the reasons the Israeli believe that casualties are low is because people are listening to the guidance to stay close to their shelters and be in shelters when the warning sirens go off. Israel saying it's counted now 200 incoming Iranian missiles and have counted 22 impact sites. 22 impact sites out of 200. So 10% of all missiles, 1 in 10 or more, are getting through. You see there? That's the result of those that get through. Thank you. Sorry, you guys are trying to give me a visual clue or something, I don't know what it was.
Sorry? Okay, fine.
So this 10-story residential building here in Bat Yam, south of Tel Aviv, you can look, the whole front of it is just sheared off. Apparently here there are about half a dozen people killed.
No problem. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thank you. This was probably the impact that I heard late last night. You can see that residential building in front of it just sheared off. We understand about half a dozen people were killed, some of them children. Now this was probably the impact. And look at this destruction on this 10-story residential building. Now, from what we understand from authorities, about half a dozen people were killed here, some of them children.
Never, you live.
אני רגע עושה פה כמה שוטים והלך. אני זוכר, אלון היה הראשון שעבר אולי לא הראשון, אבל הראשון המכובד. לא את ה-70, אבל בשביל עדיפה.
これは言わなくてもいいですか？はい。もう絵でわかります。あちらの高層の建物にミサイルが直撃しました。建物の半分が完全になくなってしまっています。あちらの高層の建物にミサイルが直撃しました。建物の半分が完全に崩れ落ちてしまっています。
לכם מוצאים דברים שלא רואים משקופות שם.
אל תעמדו מולי חבר'ה.
זה לא משחק. זה לא משחק, אחי. זה לא משחק כמו שאתה
אל תעמוד מולו. ממש לא, אבל רק אל תעמוד מול המצלמות.
גם נקודים אחי, נקודים.
אני יודע, אנחנו יודעים, אני מצלם עכשיו את הניסיונות חילוץ.
高層の住宅にミサイルが直撃しました。今、むき出しになっている部分の手前にも建物があったんですけれども、それが完全に崩れ落ちてしまっています。今現在、下には重機が入って捜索活動が続いています。
יא בירה, זה נתלה ככה? כמו שאנחנו שומעים את זה. אם נפל לי על זה, מה אתה עושה? מה? לא לגג, לא פתאום. מה ככה? בגלל הגג זה חצי למעלה מהחור. מה אתה אומר? איפה נפל? לא לגג. או פורס את הכל או פורס את למעלה.
לא לבנות בבקשה.
救助隊員が入っています。まだ3人になっている人が3人いるということで、救助活動が続いています。 一回だけですか。
ハードでバラした方がいい。
むき出しになっている部分の手前にも建物が続いていました。完全に崩れ落ちてしまいました。
Same way doesn't work for me. I want to know. He's going to stand here. And Nick will stand where?
So Nick will start here and he will talk to Nick. You have to talk to Nick.
Nick, this just goes through the moves on good, so this is what we're saying.
Are you going to lead into it?
Yes.
So I'll start on you.
Yeah.
On you like this.
Yeah.
It's not in the frame.
Yeah.
Zoom out.
Yeah.
And you'll turn towards him.
And I'll turn towards you and I'll ask you.
And your question to be over the shoulder.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he comes in to be a closer to him.
Exactly, yeah.
Before you turn to him, I just set up the position of
I'll be brief.
Okay, so
So probably they'll do it, yeah. They'll be in the lead-in. They'll do a lot of that lead-in outbound.
Mike, sorry, can you just stand there a second? Yep. Okay, thank you. I'm ready. All you got to do is give me the microphone to plug in as soon as you want. Hand mic is placed.
Me responde mi video.
אתם רואים פה קונטיינרים כאלה? הנה קונטיינר. הנה קונטיינר. תתקרבי לקונטיינר. תעלי בשירותים צינים. רואה שירותים צינים? תתקרבי אליהם.
One, take a picture.
עכשיו, כן, אבל יש פה שאלה לדעתי, לא נראה להיכנס. תלכו מסביב, תתכנסו בבניין הזה מאחורה, לאורך הבניין, למרות שהאירועים לא עבור לא, הוא בסדר, הוא בסדר. אתם יכולים פעם היה ג'רמניזם. אחרי זה הג'רמניזם הפך לקונטנט. ואז הקונטנט הפך לטראפיק. עכשיו אנחנו מייצרים טראפיק. עוד מעט גם זה... הכל יעבר לטלפונים. תודה רבה. הכל יהיה על בסיס של... מה שקרה בסיס. יש אירוע. אנשים מקצועים, מעלים בסרט הזה. חותמים על טופס שבו הם מקבלים ככה וככה כסף. רואים מה עשה בכל. כל אחד יכול להיכנס. זה קשור אליך?
Alltså nu har jag haft perspektivet, you know what I mean? Check and see. Check and see. Sorry.
הוא מסתכל עלי בזלזול.
אם הם לא בשביל
Vannacht werd Israël alweer opgeschrikt door Iraanse bombardementen, door luchtaanvallen. De eerste aanval vond plaats in het noorden van Israël. Daar is onder meer de stad Haifa. Waar ook de Israëlische nationale lijstjes daar tegenkomen. De grootste slag kwam een aantal uren nadien in het buitenwijk van Tel-Avив. Wij konden dat de zwaarste slag ligt 4 volledig op het je kan nog bezig zijn en die zijn aan het zoeken naar 7 vermisten. Er is ook sprake van wat kan vaststellen dat de escalatie in de oorlog eigenlijk nog bezig is. Ook aan Iraanse zijde is er volop gebombardeerd. Israël kijkt de Iran door, maar die stoel is daar een stukje naar veranderd. De bedoeling aanvankelijk niet enkel over te maken hebben met het kernwapenprogramma of ballistische raketten. Vandaag zie je ook dat er bijvoorbeeld een olieinstallatie, een oliedepot bij Teheran betrokken is. Hier in Israël zei de minister van Defensie, de oorlog die we nu gestart zijn, gaat niet zijn vandaag, maar vanwege. Nee, maar nog niet, hè? Nog een keer? Hij was zo goed. Heel veel van dat wordt het niet. Vannacht is Israël alweer getroffen door 2 luchtaanvallen van Iran. De eerste aanval was rond middernacht gericht op het noorden en het centrum van Israël. En daarbij is ook bijvoorbeeld een olieraffinaderijd bij de stad Haifa getroffen. De zwaarste aanval van de Tel-Avив dat is een appartementsgebouw. Dat is eigenlijk helemaal verwoest. We staan hier in een voorweg, een voorstad eigenlijk van de stad Tel-Avив. Israëlische media spreken op dit ogenblik over zeker 6 doden, maar ook 7 gewonden. En die zoekt 7 vermisten. En die zoekt naar die vermisten gaat nog altijd door. Dus ook sprake van meer dan 100 gewonden. Wat je ziet is dat de laatste van deze oorlog nog altijd doorgaat. Ook in Iran is er verder gebombardeerd. Van het Israëlische leger naar kijken, we hebben een luchtoverzicht waar aanvankelijk alleen werd gebombardeerd. Over dat omstreden kernwapen. Vanmorgen gezegd, dit is geen oorlog van enkele dagen. Dit is een oorlog van weken.
עורך דין מלוז, וכל פעם שהיה נדרש ממנו תקופה ביצים ואך חילשה גדולה.
Ik ga er wel aan je. Kunnen jullie zenden? We gaan hem heel klein moeten. Dat is allemaal maar. Dit is gewoon handig. Israël is vanaf getroffen door 2 salvers van Iran. Naar het noorden en het centrum van Israël. En opmerkelijk, daar bij de havenstad Haifa is een olieraffinaderijd hier in Israël getroffen. De grootste aanval vond dan een aantal uren nadien plaats in Tel-Avив. Wij konden dat ook horen. Grote explosies in de lucht. We konden ook horen dat er ballistische raketten wellicht neerkwamen. En dat is ook onder meer hier achter mij. Hier is een flatgebouw dat volledig verwoest is. De gebouwen daar rond zijn ook verwoest. En verder van de Israëlische media die spreken op de toon van zeker 6 doden
gewond zijn. De Israëlische president sprak over een donkere ochtend. Die zei dan weer, kijk, dus is een operatie van Iran, een operatie van de zee. De bombardementen in Iran gaan ook gewoon niet alleen te maken met dat kernprogramma. Worden gebombardeerd, maar ook bijvoorbeeld een oliedepot bij Teheran is vannacht gebombardeerd. Die laatste was het. Dank u wel.
זה כל הרעיון של ספורט, זה לא עניין של מרכז, זה הרעיון שאתה תסתכל, של העם יותר רחוק, זה החולים שלנו, אתה לא צריך גם בספורט, אתה לא צריך סנפרים שיעשו רפלקציה, כל הסבים של הספורט, זה פשוט מבין. העניין של בגדי ים, שעוזרים לספורט.
Dit gaat ook even veel gemaakt, ook even veel voor Romein.
מבין. מה? רק קונקוליה. אין כתבים.
לא, מהחברות, אני... وجع هاي العطسة
כן, שתיתי, הכל בסדר, תודה. אני עדיין רוצה ללכת מפה מאוד מאוד.
So can we go to him? He's left. Okay. Yeah. Well, I really like fizzy water, but anything that's cold. Cold juices are good too. Anything that's cold, never say the same thing. Cold is good. Yeah.
I'm going to switch the microphone.
שורה אני, שורה שכמה לסנטים כזה. קוראים לו שהיא לא נפלה. אם הם היו ברמות. אבל לא היה נפלה מישהו פה אמר, לא מגיע, ראיתי שהמזרון על הרוב, מישהו צבא שם, למה? הוא נצטרך לזה ש... הוא לקח את כל השורה, כל השורה של הטייטונים, חצי שלם, אחי, אחד, שניים, בנו שם שלם, ומשם אמר מזרון הירוק, הוא לקח את הכל if you can. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. כל החומר הזה נפל למטה, ואז מישהו אולי buried under.
Yeah, they stuck it in the water, I can't. Thank you.
לילה. לא במה. יכול להביא את זה גם לפה. לא, תיאורטית, זה לא מסוכן. ברור. ואז לא מחכה להגיע. אבל למשל, טוב, אני לא יודע אם בלייב, יש סדרות אדיטה כאלה. והרבה זמן, אנחנו יודעים, שעה. אני חושב לשעה בשעה. לעשות כמו חדש.
אני צריך להגיע דחוף לשאלי.
יא. אוי ואבוי, לא, אין פה כלום, אפילו הטרקטור שהיה פה הלך, אלה שהתעסקו עם להציל אנשים, הלכו. יצאו מפה. לא בגלל זה, הם יצאו מפה בגלל שכנראה הם הגיעו למסקנה שהם נתנו להציל. אבל ביבי לא בא לאיפה שאני נמצא. יופי.
I think it's 10 after.
2 minutes in.
Oh, 2 minutes. They had a message saying 10 after.
Okay. Thank you.
Can they see me? Can they hear me?
Taking your house.
Yeah, Vanessa, I got you loud and clear. Thank you very much indeed. Do you have me okay?
A bit more, sorry.
Thank you. Yep.
Nick, a bit more that way. Very good, thank you.
I can, yes. Thank you. How far away are we? Thank you. Very good. Very good. Very good, thank you.
What are you going to do?
Very good.
What are you going to do, Nick?
Do the same, but tighter at the top of sort of...
Can you turn the other way? Can you turn that way?
Yeah.
That's it.
So we'll be looking at the heavy lift, but also sort of how much is tumbling off the building.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You sure can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 45 seconds at the top. Where's the off ramp? When does it stop? Where's the off ramp? Yeah. Any diplomacy on site, something like that. Yeah. 15.
This is Bibi.
What? This is Bibi coming? Prime Minister?
Yes.
Mike, do you hear that? The Prime Minister's coming on site. Can we confirm
You're
that?
going to see any of it.
Yeah, thanks. Sure, thank you. a term like that.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, Victor, look, our viewers are, of course, aware of the conflict in this region, but I think what is happening here in Israel, Israelis are not used to seeing this level of destruction in their own cities. They're not used to having missiles the size and scope and scale of what Iran has being fired at them. And I'm going to step out of the way. Neville's going to try and give you a better picture there of the level of destruction on that civilian apartment building here in central Israel. When you look at the building there, you can see that it's ripped apart. There are mattresses hanging out of it. 6 people, we were told, killed in there earlier, dozens injured, recovery and rescue going on through the night. What you're looking at the bottom of the building there, if you can tilt down a bit, Neville, there, you can see some of the heavy lift equipment coming in. And with them watching the rescue workers, they were close to the building a few minutes ago. Debris, concrete started falling off the building. They had to put back. This is painstaking. It is time sensitive. The statistics are huge. Iran, according to Israeli officials, has fired 200 missiles. 22 of them have impacted in Israel. 13 people have been killed. 6 of them here, as you said. Some of those seriously injured. 380 people total have been injured. And the Prime Minister here, Benjamin Netanyahu, is making it very clear that Israel is going to continue with its strikes and is making gains, clearing safe airspace into Iran. What Israeli officials are reminding their citizens here is that the safest way to protect your lives, protect your family, protect your loved ones is listen to the early warning alert system, stay close to your shelters. The Iranian strikes can come at any time. I have to say they tend to send more in the middle of the night, but be close to shelters because that's the best way to save lives, and that's what Israeli officials say working. But remember this, statistically, more than 1 in 10 of every massive Iranian missile is getting through. This is a result of it. I was talking to a resident here before who was clearing out the remains of his apartment. He heard the warning, gone to take safety with his family elsewhere. He said, a lot of people in Israel, while they support what the government does, don't want this war. It's been going on too long. So there's concern about lives and livelihood at that level. But I think at the political level, they are speaking with their guns, they are speaking with their weapons. The Prime Minister's made it very clear that there is a target list in Iran. It's their nuclear facilities, it is their weapons making facilities, it is the missiles that they have. The Prime Minister just yesterday spoke about 20,000 Iranian missiles possible to income to Israel. I think other experts put the figure lower, but the reality is both sides are speaking with their weapons, and those talks that were cancelled for today between US and Iran on Iran's nuclear technology, that was perhaps the sort of diplomatic off-ramp that was in sight. That's been taken off the table. The guns are doing the talking, not the diplomats at the moment. Thank you. Thank you, Neville. Did that work all right for you?
Couldn't record it, sorry.
Right, okay, we're done.
Switch, what's that thing? Can I switch the live? Yeah.
Somehow in the middle of that live shot I managed to call somebody. I had no idea. I heard my phone ringing. Oh, I called Juan on that video, yeah. Okay, now I'm meaning to call. Sorry about that. I could hear it ringing, but I couldn't see. I realized I pocket dialed, but because it's so sunny, I couldn't see my screen to cut the call. So all I could do was just turn the volume down and carry on. I'm so sorry. In the middle of a live show. Yeah, no. Thanks very much. Cheers. I'll keep you posted even when I'm
Queridos amigos, hemos venido con mi esposa al lugar del espectro. Estamos compartiendo donde anoche esta ciudad fue fuertemente golpeada por missiles de destrucción masiva, toda la onda expansiva como destruyó no solamente el edificio detrás de nosotros, sino también los edificios alrededor, los vidrios en los suelos, la mampara destruida. Fue realmente muy difícil. Desaparecida, están todavía los chicos buscando los escombros, se confirmó la muerte de 4 personas, muchos heridos están en el hospital. Realmente lo que ocurrió aquí en Berlín fue una demostración de poder de fuego de los misiles iraníes. Uno ve las imágenes en redes sociales, son misiles que son gigantescos. Muchos de ellos fueron detenidos por la cúpula de hierro, pero realmente los pocos misiles que penetraron han causado un gran daño dentro de Israel. Solamente contarles que los hermanos de iglesia y nosotros hemos pasado la noche en los refugios, estamos bien, gracias a Dios, pero aún así el país está bajo gran, dificultad, estrés, sufrimiento, así que queremos mostrarles lo que está ocurriendo y invitarles a que nos ayuden a orar para que pronto la paz pueda regresar a Medio Oriente. No solamente oramos por las víctimas de sufrimiento acá en Israel, también rogamos por las víctimas de sufrimiento en Irán. Hay una gran diferencia entre lo que hace Irán y lo que hace Israel. Israel está atacando bases militares, está atacando las sedes nucleares, está atacando, bueno, digamos, objetivos militares. Pero la gran cantidad de misiles que vienen de Israel y los drones que están siendo enviados vienen a atacar a la población, vienen a atacar a personas civiles, inocentes. Así que, bueno, una guerra siempre es difícil, siempre hay situaciones, así que le rogamos sus oraciones y que siempre, bueno, entiendan que por el momento no podemos grabar la lección, estamos en estos momentos difíciles, pero apenas esto pueda calmarse un poco, vamos a volver a la lección que hacemos en el canal, pero pensamos necesario mostrarles un poco de lo que estamos viviendo acá en Israel y el nivel de destrucción que está atravesando Irán. Así que realmente robar sus oraciones por la iglesia, por los hermanos y por
Thank